Welcome to Tony's Bonsai. I'm in dubbing mode again today, so I look like one of those Chinese kung fu films, which actually I quite like. What I'm explaining here is that I've got a clump style blackthorn. I've tied it with some wire to tie the five trunks together, but today I'm going to remove the wire and I'm going to replace it with something called vet tape. This is, I think, 2mm wire. It's my favourite type of wire, and it's a very malleable, quite soft one, which is why I used it. I suspected it was beginning to bite in. You can just kind of judge when wire is beginning to bite in by looking how the kind of bark is growing around it. So I knew it wasn't going to be too deep. And as you can see here in this shot, there is some marks, but I don't think that's anything that won't grow out in another 2 or 3 years. So I'm really happy with the way that these trunks are holding together. It does obviously still need some holding though, but I'm glad I got that wire off there. This is the stuff called vet tape, and I was reading an article online where people have started using this. I've actually got it to use instead of raffia when I'm doing bending on branches. It's supposed to be really good stuff, and I think the main use for it is for sort of wrapping around horses' ankles or dogs' legs, things like that. That's why it's called vet tape. Well, it's good, it's kind of stretchy, but when you pull it, it's got like a maximum amount of stretch and it goes quite tight, so you can really get quite a good hold on it. And although I bought it to use instead of raffia when I'm doing bends, I thought this would work quite well to just hold these trunks together. You can just, well, here I'm cutting it, I think. Do I cut it with a pair of scissors? I can't remember. Or you can just tear it with your fingers, a bit like masking tape. But it doesn't really stick to itself. So I decided to wrap the wire back round, and it does offer a bit of additional support, this wire, but the main reason I'm doing it is just to hold that tape in place. The tape's doing the main sort of job now, and I'm pretty confident I can leave this on for another, well, probably till next spring now, and then I'll think about removing it, and hopefully these trunks will have fused together even more. They're not quite there yet, they're beginning to take the shape, but probably another year away from being actually fused. Thanks for joining me. If you want to follow the progress of this clump style blackthorn, hit subscribe. But as always, have a great day. I'll see you soon.